Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and welcome back to Breakout. We have got ourselves a little bit of progress going on in this room. As you can see, I have cleaned things up. I have done organization. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? I've even got this set up. Oh, string. Oh, no. Oh, no, what happened? I thought I had it set up. Was I using the wrong hand? Left. Click one at a time. Can I go from back here? Okay, so it goes in my inventory. But is it an infinite piece of string, we must ask? What I want to know is R for recipe. So look at this. Can we do like that? No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. R for recipe. Move items, missing items. No, I want to make a block of wool. I guess I can't. Can we do R for recipe there? Ooh, there we go. Look. We can have infinite wool. Nice. Can we burn with wool? That'll be a long mess of stuff to do. Let's see here. What can we burn? What can we burn? No, we're not pyromaniacs. We're not trying to destroy stuff. Oh, well. We'll come back to it. But okay, so I recorded 4 episodes of this, and then I had to go out of town for a week. I've been away from playing Minecraft for almost 2 weeks now, and that's weird the way the camera's doing that. It's like shifting as I jump. I was quite impressed. There are a lot of people that seem to really be enjoying this series. So I went ahead and wrote down a whole bunch of viewer comments. We're going to do kind of like what we do in SevTech. We're going to address some viewer comments. I think what I'm going to do is I started to try and like piecemeal them and spread them out and figure out, spread them out over the episodes. But I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go through all the comments that we got, get them through this episode. So let's see here. JS Flink said, "Hey buddy, is the lighting on moody?" And I believe it is. Let's check. Sure enough, it is. Let's crank that up there. Let's crank that up there. We don't need to throttle our frame rate. Look at that. We can see what in the world we're doing now. Thank you, Mr. Flink. That was a good idea. Now, JS Flink also said, along with several other people, I think, let's see, Virginia LK, it's somebody else. Medopema? Let's see here. Let me make sure that I've got all mine. Medopema, I think is how you say it. They said, "Hey, Peggy, I want to help you out, buddy, okay? You pay attention. I got to figure out where everything went." So see this? Tiny coal. Look at that. Burns 1600. Burns 200. We don't have to combo this into pieces of coal. We can just put these in there, and each tiny piece of coal cooks 1 item, so you get the most efficiency. Instead of trying to get 8 items in there, I can put a random number of items, and as long as we have enough tiny coal in there, it will burn 1 tiny coal for each item, so it's the most efficient way to burn stuff, which is amazing. Thank you very much. I don't know why I didn't even think to experiment with that, but thank you. Thank you for straightening Piggy out on that. JS Flink also said if you'll use an iron hammer, you can break through the andesite. Can we even make an iron hammer yet? Iron hammer time. Iron hammer. 2 pieces of iron and 2 sticks. Now this, compressed iron hammer. Oh my gosh. So we would need, what is that? 3, 6, 9 times 2 each and 2 each. So 18 sticks and 18 ingots to make a compressed iron hammer. But if I'm not mistaken, let's see, Dog Miner said compressed tools can be your friend when mining. So it's quite possible that when we build this is going to let us break things much quicker, or maybe like a 3x3 area or something like that. Because if you notice, it's a 3x3 grid, so I bet it empties stuff out quicker. That's going to be my guess. Now, Dog Miner also said some of the quests need the items to be in your inventory to claim. So we kept having this thing where we were trying to do these different quests. It didn't remember. Go back. Go to theme. Standard dark. That's what we wanted. That looked nicer. You have to remember when I do these settings, please. Let's see here. We were trying to do the one with the fish. I think it was, or maybe something else. And for some reason it wasn't giving us the reward. He said you have to have the items actually in your inventory. Probably in the inventory part where you're holding it for it to actually count. Big Edley said, I'm so glad you figured out the net problem. I couldn't scream any louder. And the problem was that we were having trouble making these fish nets. We finally surrounded them by sticks, and everything worked out. So that finally made a whole lot more sense. So Virginia LK said, the strainer base works best when they're one block apart. See, I've got these all three bunched up next to the water source. So we're probably going to have to spread these out. And here's what I'm thinking. As we get this room a little bit bigger, we may start building like a multi-level structure. And like the lower levels, we could set these up. And that could give us a lot of items. That would be cool. Something like that. Let's see here. What else does she say? She also said you can toss items at the strainer. And it will work like a hopper. No, not the quest book. Let's get our hand off the quest book. There we go. So there's more tiny coal. Worms. That's what we want, worms. Can I toss the worms? Makes it sound like I ate them and I got sick. Ugh! Sweet. They went right in there, but they need to go there. So if I accidentally take something out of there, I could just throw it back in there. Or apparently, I bet I could throw other stuff. Can we throw wool? Will wool go in there? Will it flush? That's what we're doing now. Nice. So it'll hold other items, not just what you strain out of the water. So that's really cool. She also said quest items with pointy shapes help you advance through the quest line. Why does it keep not going? So these. See how this is a smooth edge and these are pointy? So doing the pointy ones help you along the quests that you have. These smooth ones are like dead ends. I guess they help you by letting you do stuff and you get quests to achieve because each one of these gives us rewards. But you don't necessarily have to say, oh no, this to advance. We have to do this to advance and these to advance. Okay, so that's a nice pointer. Thank you very much for that. She also said pay attention to harvest level on the tool. Harvest level. Mining level, stone axe, basic pickaxe. I think that's what she's talking about. Like the mining level. The tool is going to tell me what level that I can mine or break stuff at. She said it's important for progression. She said also if you hover over any item that can be compressed and press the letter K, it will compress it for you. So let's try this. Not stone. What was it that we could combo? Did I already combo all the andesite blocks and everything? We can combo coal, so let's do... Oh, here we go. It's right here, duh. Okay, so hover over that, hit the letter K. That didn't work. Maybe we can't compress that. We can compress coal. Letter K. I'm hitting it. That's not working. Let's do this. Holding it in our hand. Letter K. No. Mouse over. K. So there must be something I'm either doing wrong or we haven't unlocked that feature. But that would be really cool if there is a way to auto compress stuff like that. Or maybe just those items can't be compressed. That might be what it is. She also said you want to dig out each layer because there are useful things beyond. So we're going to have to make ourselves an iron hammer here. Let's go ahead and get that smelting. Nickel, aluminum, tin, silver. Where's the iron? Iron ore pieces. There we go. So what was it to... Was it this? We'll make 15. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put this back. And look, we're going to get ourselves 15 tiny coal. You get out of there. We got 15 items to smelt. And we'll just go ahead and put that there for now. Let's see. So 15. One got consumed. Nice. So that worked. So we are going to have to sift some more to get some more iron. I really want to try a compressed iron hammer. And we need 18 for that. So we're going to have to do a little more sifting. We'll work that out in just a minute. Scott Miller, who I believe... Okay, so Virginia LK is a new viewer, so welcome to the channel. Scott Miller, I believe, is a new viewer. Welcome to the channel. And Scott Miller said, there are chances where sifting won't give you anything. So sifting this stuff, sometimes, we got real lucky right there, but there's percentages where you're not always going to get items out of there. So that makes sense, because I was noticing sometimes we weren't getting anything. So thank you very much for that. We've got Ed Dog 6666, which is a new viewer. Welcome to the channel. He or she, I think it's a he. Ed sounds like a he, but just in case. This individual says there's always something beneath you, down underneath. So we don't have to worry about like breaking through and falling to our death or something like that. They said it's meant to help in the Crossroads chapter. Where's the Crossroads? Right here. And it won't even let us click on it yet. Getting desperate. What? Oh, because we're on that. That's why we can't click that. We haven't unlocked Crossroads yet. But he says, or he or she, sorry. I get all mixed up on that. This individual said that it'll be important when we get to the Crossroads chapter. And then Meadow Pema said the baguette is fairly easy to make, which I think I kind of looked at. And the baguette's important because that's going to let us make a pickaxe. What are you? A sleeping bag. Okay. Flew garbage bin, baguette. Baguette's dough from some wooden bowls and some wheat. And I think we just grow the wheat, which we're going to be able to do here. Growing the wheat's going to be sweet. We'll be able to do that in a few minutes, which will be awesome. Meadow Pema also said lava can be made in a crucible by placing a torch underneath it and put in 4 cobble and 5 gravel. I don't know that we can make a crucible yet. Crucible. Okay, so there... Oh, did we already build that? Yeah, okay, so we built the crucible. R for recipe. That's not going to work. Let's go back here. R for recipe. Oh, U for uses. That's what we want to do. U for use. It'll smelt 1.5 items. So wooden crucible will make these items with water. Is that what it's telling me? What will this make? Will this make something different? You can do enchantments. You can cook it. You can throw it in and burn it up. We don't want to use it for fuel. Maybe this kind of crucible. U for uses. Now, is it saying we put... Okay, so it says a lava bucket will get us these items. Okay, here it is. So if we put heat underneath it... Fuel details, burn time. Blazing lava bucket. A torch underneath will heat it. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's check lava. And do R for recipe. No, not LeVar. LeVar Burton. Yeah, raise your hand if you know who that is. Magma Crucible. Fluid transposer. So apparently there's a way to do it. For some reason it's not showing up yet. We'll get to it. We will go through. Let's see here. We got some food. Everybody said, Piggy, why didn't you eat the rice bread? I wanted to save this stuff just in case it was actually important. In case we needed it for some kind of achievement or advancement. Let's see. We are getting fish out of there. Okay, so we'll get that. Let's go ahead and cook ourselves some fish. We'll go and get this as well. And tiny coal. Tiny coal, you go in there. Thank you very much. We'll just start cooking fish. And that will give us some food, which is awesome. Let's see. There were just a few more. Okay, use the letter U on items instead of a sieve to see what the percentages are, because JEI doesn't work right with it. So basically what Meadow Pema was saying, I was trying to figure out different recipes for, like, say, diamond nuggets. R for recipe. Diamond nugget. R for recipe. U for use, maybe? No, R for recipe. But they were saying that basically when you try to do it with the sieves, there's something wrong with the Modpack where it doesn't want to cooperate. So we just have to do that a different way, which we can do. There's all kinds of workarounds. We'll figure this out. Come on, cooked fish. Come on, just one more and we can get this stuff cooking and get on our way. A nourishing morsel, I tell you. Whoop! There we go. Awesome. So, and then Modpack also said oak seeds planted on dirt will help you end the wood limit that you have. Because right now, this is all we've got to our name. And where is it? I think I did that as all the minerals. So this is all the plant life. And that oak seed should be able to grow into an oak tree. Now what I'm concerned about is this enough area or is this stuff going to get in the way? I don't know. But probably what we're going to need to do is build this iron hammer so that we can break this stuff out and make the room a little bit bigger. So let's go ahead and check our quests. Oh, I'm so used to L being my quest. What did it say? Well fed. Okay. Yeah, pig's well fed. Okay, back up. Getting started. We've accomplished that. Now, I wish that once you accomplished it, maybe this button changed color so that way you didn't need to go back and double check it. Well, let's see here. A diamond mesh. Diamond mesh was one thing to make, and I think what I had done was after last episode, I did a whole bunch of off-camera work, sifting and sifting. Like I said, we did a bunch of cleaning and stuff like that. Diamond mesh. I think I've got enough iron stiffened mesh and 6 diamond nuggets. So I did get the nuggets. How did we make the iron stiffened mesh? A flint stiffened mesh. Do we already have an iron? See, I don't want, if we do have one. Yep, there's an iron stiffened mesh right there. Apparently each mesh will give us different items, and I don't want to lose one mesh for another. So let's go ahead and craft one of these. So we need a string mesh. Oh, we've got string. Watch this. Where'd it go? Where did my block of wool go? Oh, hello. My back was to it. My back was to it. Let's do this. We'll go ahead and build ourselves a string mesh. And from there we want to... finally we got a use for flint. Look at that. Do we have enough flint? 3 pieces of flint. Stinky stinker. So what are we going to need? Here's where it's going to... Okay, so R for recipe. The sieve. The flint stiffened mesh. R for recipe? Compressed flint. Okay. Let's go through here. So, get a block drop, heavy sieve, regular sieve. Let me look at the notes here. Use U on items instead of sieve to see the percentages. Okay. So basically what we want to do is run gravel through a flint stiffened mesh. Will gravel go through the other stuff and give us anything? Let's see if we can remember here. It's been a day. I slept since then. Can you tell? You give us any flint? What do we get? Tin ore. Okay, it doesn't want to go through there. No. Yep, and there's the one where it didn't work. So, do we have any meshes laying about that we haven't made use of? No. Let's do this. Let's see if we can swap this out for a, what does that have to be, an empty hand? Squat and right click, that's what it was. That's a string mesh, that's a string mesh, and we can't run that through. So let's go ahead and get you out of there. Was flint coming out of here, maybe? No. 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 A sieve. A sieve. R for recipe. U for use. Hover over, please. Thank you very much. U for use. There we go. Ooh. What in the world? An auto sieve? How do we make that? Glowstone glass. We don't even have anything close to that. String mesh with leaf blocks. Oh, man. Will give us all kinds of cool stuff. What are you? Crushed andesite. That's interesting. Okay, so see, we got to scroll through all this. Okay, so there's flint from a flint, stiff, and mesh, and gravel. Is there any other way to get flint? There's got to be. Can I put gravel down and just break it? Just keep scrolling through here for just a second. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Let's do that. Let's place some gravel down. There we go. Okay, so it is like old school. Awesome. I was going to say, that's kind of, we're stuck here if we're not going to be able to. Okay, awesome. 2 more. I'm kind of wondering. Uh-oh, the vacuum cleaner got it. We'll go ahead and upconvert this, but I do feel like we probably need to make a flint. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go ahead. We can, now that we've got a flint, stiff, and mesh, let's make another flint, stiff, and mesh. We'll start running this through. See if we can get ourselves 6 pieces of flint from it. It's not going to give it to us. It's going to give us all this metal. Let's see here. We'll just do this. Because I want to keep one mesh for each type. Because it's, you know, making it specific. There goes that vacuum cleaner again. As I say, we'll try a little bit more. If it's not going to give us, okay, we'll just, we'll come back later. I'll do that off camera. Because we're going to be here for a while if I can't get this thing to cooperate with me. I don't want y'all to have to watch something boring. Okay, so let's go back to the diamond. Diamond mesh needs to have an iron stiffen mesh. We've got the flint, so I need 2 ingots and iron nuggets. Okay, we can make the iron nuggets. Do I have it? I thought I had some nuggets laying about. Okay, we have 2. So let's go ahead and make 9 more. We'll do that. And we'll just do our little quick recipe. And then, what was the diamond? Advancement? Hello, book. Claim. 2 levels and stuff. Nice. So we did get that. Awesome. We got the diamond mesh. Now, what was it that we can... Now, hover back over. And U for use. In a heavy sieve. Compressed ender gravel. I haven't seen anything ender. U for use here. I think this is what Medopema was saying is, if you try to do U for use here, it doesn't show you anything. You have to go looking at the actual items. So let's do that. Let's just check out sieve. We have the just the regular sieve. And let's do U for use right here. Okay, back up. So a diamond stiffen mesh right here with a leaf block will give me those things. We don't have crushed andesite. We're about to start breaking these andesite blocks though, so we might get some crushed andesite out of that. Crushed skystone, haven't seen that. Okay, if we run gravel through, we can get diamond, emeralds. We get a fairly decent amount of stuff out of that, okay. Keep running that. Diamond stiffen mesh. Okay, from dust. I know we can make dust. I don't think we can make soul sand yet. Haven't seen endstone. Anything else? Sand will get us black quartz and a prism. Okay, a prismarine shard. Haven't seen netherrack. We have dirt. Red sand will get us... Oh, that's cool. You can specify you want iron. Crushed diorite, platinum, and a Certus quartz crystal. Okay. Well, that's good. We're starting to get a little more... I keep hitting the wrong stinking letter. Go to that book, Piggy. Read said book. Let's back up and see what else. Blue means complete. What does green mean? Why do you get a blue and a green? Unclaimed rewards. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, that's right. I did some of this off camera. I forgot about that. I did a whole bunch of collections, so we get some more black quartz out of there, so we got that advancement. Get that out of there. We did the seeds. I got all those so we can get some grass seeds and bone meal. Claim that. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, what are you? Fluid storage. I think we built a crescent hammer. It's useful to keep a backstock of things like water and lava now that I can store it in a more efficient manner. Hitting the colored dot at the bottom of the tank with a wrench will cause it to attempt to empty its contents into another inventory or machine below it. We'll go ahead and get that hammer. Because now it's hammer time. Ender storage. Okay. Getting started. Complete. Get it together right now, said Piggy. Dust. Didn't we make dust? Blaze powder. Wait a minute. Didn't I see blaze powder? Or did I see it in like the crafting stuff? Blaze powder. From a sieve. Dust. Iron stiff and mesh. That's iron stiff and mesh. Dust. Where's it was sand getting hit with a hammer turned into dust, right? Maybe we can get this. Can we have some blaze powder, please? That'd be nice. That'd be great. I saw, what was that, glowstone dust? That looked like redstone. Well, tartar sauce, no blaze powder, so we'll have to keep working on that. But I'm looking at the time. We're running just a touch long on this episode. But these episodes are going to be a little bit shorter than the SevTech episodes. Because like I said, so many people are enjoying them. I'm going to see if I can try and record just a few extra than normal. We can get a few more going through the week, so that way y'all can keep watching them. But if y'all enjoy it, please click this like, this dislike button right here. Please click that. If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like button. And if this is your first time watching and you would be so inclined, go ahead and subscribe. And that way you can see all the episodes that come out on the channel. Click the notification bell and YouTube will notify you. Then you can see all the episodes as they come out. You don't have to play catch up. Unless you like playing with catch up, which is fine, I guess, as long as you're willing to clean up the mess. And it's not your parents' house. They might get a little upset for playing with the ketchup, making a big mess and wasting all the ketchup. Play with ketchup by putting it on fries and eating it. There we go. There, now we've covered all the bases. But I'm going to see if I can get myself some more stuff sieved through here so I can get some more materials going so I can be ready for next episode. And that's when I hope to see you is in the next episode.